yeah,
To defend the sophists, beauty does appear to be quite culturally based and relative.
That's true. It does seem that way.
Then where do we get, because to me one of my problems I've always had with Plato is this idea of trying to get all of absolutes and...
Oh, that's true. In the physical world, beauty is relative. In the mind, it's not.
I don't quite understand.
Okay.
What's the difference?
The argument is appeal to several factors. One is that people have had experiences of a luminous beauty independent of culture and time, and they report the same things and overwhelmed with the same kind of state of mind called beauty. They describe it as beauty too. So what do you do with that? It can't be culturally bound. It can't be historically bound.
And that's the only beauty which counts?
Be relative. Yes. Yes, it cannot be relative. For if it were relative, one would expect in different cultures there'd be a different description and understanding of this vision. No, that's right. I have a friend of mine who believed in cultural relativity and beauty as a function of each and every particular culture, and therefore he didn't have any trouble. He was an anthropologist bringing his redheaded wife to Africa, because he knew the men in Africa would have no interest in her because she was a redhead, and they had their own vision of beauty. They had to be black. And he was much surprised to discover that they found her beautiful and were chasing her around. Can you imagine that? The dopes didn't even realize that beauty was all cultural relative. I thought that would happen, by the way. Just playing, just playing.
Peter, when he asked the question about Eros, I thought he was asking you if it was one or the other. Is it Eros the original?
Then I didn't hear it right. Say it again, please.
Well, the thing is that you quickly went from that to beauty. So there must be some connection between beauty and Eros that you can make or say more about.
Well, Eros, you need that connection.
Well,
Okay.
in Greek mythology, there's two different Eroses.
Yeah.
The original Eros, and I presume this is the original Eros, not the second Eros.
I'll take both at this point. Go ahead.
Well,
Yes,
even in Symposium, I mean, I'm going, I can't remember which one says that, well, this is, this portion. There are two different portions, and they were saying, well, this is the original Eros, and this is the second Eros.
That's right.
So,
Pausanias' description.
right.
Yes, there's a heavenly and a common.
Right, and I'm presuming that the Eros that we're talking about is the heavenly Eros. That's...
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Isn't it Eros and Philo and Agape or something?
Yeah, they have different ways of talking about them. But the important part here, though, Eros is a power. It causes movement. It makes the soul move forward. And the desire for that which is beautiful, there's a power and a movement, and that's through the whole universe. It operates on multiple levels and is the basic dynamic of the universe, and therefore in man. So, thank you.